Okay, so first I'm going to inspect your skin of your face and just make sure it's symmetrical. And now I'm going to feel your scalp. If at any point in time this hurts, let me know, or you feel any pain. I don't feel any nodules or anything like that on his scalp or cranium. Now I'm going to palpate his temporal arteries. I can feel them both. Okay, now I'm going to palpate his T and J. Can you open your mouth for me and close it? Okay. It was symmetrical when he opened and closed. Okay, can you clench your teeth? Open. There you go. Open. Okay. Now I'm going to do this. Let's see. All right, can you smile for me? Frown. Can you lift your eyebrows? Show your teeth. Puff your cheeks. Good job. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do the Snellen eye chart. So if you can come stand right back here, we have the Snellen eye chart. Do you wear glasses or contacts? No. Okay. Cover one eye and read the lowest line that you can see. Read the lowest line that you can see.
FELDPLD. I guess 7.
Okay, no, that was wrong. Read the line up above that.
EDFCEP.
That was not correct. Read the line above that.
PECFD.
Okay. Cover the other eye and read the lowest line that you can.
FELOPZD.
Okay. Good job. All right, you can come back. Okay. So now I'm just going to look at your eyes. I'm going to get you to follow, look forward, and I'm going to get you to follow my hand with your eyes only. Don't move your head. Okay. Your eyes were equal in regularity in looking. So now if you'll just open your eyes for me so I can look and check them for size and acuity. Okay. Now I'm just going to look at your eyebrows, eyelids. Close your eyes for me and open. Good job. Okay, everything is symmetrical on his eyelashes, eyelids, and eyeballs. Now I'm looking at the sclera and around it. I see no drainage, no redness. His eyes look good. Alright, so now I'm just going to look at his ears. No redness or draining. They're symmetrical. Now I'm going to do the whisper test. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me know if you cannot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'm going to do the cotton test. Let me know when you feel this.
I mean, I felt it.
Okay.
I felt it.
Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to look at his nose. It looks symmetrical from what I can see. Alright, can you occlude one nostril for me? Okay. Can you sniff with that? Alright, occlude the other nostril and sniff. Okay. A little stuffiness, but otherwise sounds good. Now I'm going to palpate your frontal and maxillary sinuses. Alright, so now if you'll open your mouth, I'm gonna inspect the inside of your mouth. Open wide, looking in, everything looks symmetrical, everything looks good. Mouth is pink and moist. Okay, and you still open wide. He still has his tonsils. Alright, so now I'm going to do the gag test. So open your mouth wide, say ah. Say it again, ah. Good job. Okay, and now stick out your tongue one more time, and I'm going to look at the symmetry. And okay, can you stick your tongue up, down, side? No, stick it out, side to side. There you go, okay? Alright, so now I'm going to move on to the neck. I'm going to palpate all of his lymph nodes. We're going to start with the pre-auricular, the post-auricular, the occipital, the submental, the submandible, the tonsillar, the superficial cervical, the posterior cervical, the deep cervical, and the subclavicular. Alright, so now I'm going to test his range of motion. Can you touch your chin to your chest? Okay. Can you turn your head from side to side? Can you touch your ear to each shoulder? Can you extend your head backwards? Okay. Can you bring it back to normal position? And then can you shrug your shoulders? Okay. Does any of that hurt or feel not normal? Okay. They were all symmetrical and even on that. So now I'm going to palpate your trachea. Okay. And I'm going to hand you this cup of water. I'm going to go behind you and I'm going to assess your thyroid. So if you can back up just a little bit on the table. Okay. I'm going to find his Adam's apple. I'm going to go right below it. Oh, I'm sorry. To the right or to the left. Okay. Alright. Now if you can take a sip of that water for me. So that I can feel it when it goes down. And it goes up and down. And it is symmetrical. Okay. His neck also looks symmetrical by looking at it. No noticeable lesions and no swollen lymph nodes. Now I'm going to assess your carotid pulse one at a time. Okay, and now I'm going to listen to see if there's a root in it. No bruit or abnormal sign noted. Alright, so now I'm going to go to the posterior and lateral chest. If you'll take your shirt off for me and turn and face the other way, please. All the way around, please. Thank you. Alright, so his back is symmetrical. No noticeable signs of any lesions or abnormal sightings. So now I'm just going to press down. Everything seems even. And I'm just going to kind of tap over each area. I'm going to assess for some flank tenderness. I'm just going to do my palm. And all of that was symmetrical and even. Alright, does that hurt at all? Does that hurt at all? Okay. And now I'm going to listen to his lung sounds in the back. everything was symmetrical, no abnormal sounds through any of the lung fields. So now I'm gonna tap and I'm gonna need you to say 99 when I tap.
99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99.
Everything was symmetrical there. The vibration was even on that. Alright, now you can turn back forward for me. If you'll leave your shirt off, please, sir. Alright, if you'll take it off your arms so that I can palpate your arms. Okay, looking at his arms, they're symmetrical, they're even, no noticeable redness, swelling, edema, or anything like that. I'm gonna assess his pulses at the same time. Bradia and ulnar. Okay, now I'm going to test your range of motion. Can you forward flex your arms above your head? Can you flex them like this? Okay. Can you hyperextend them, your arms back from that position? Okay. Can you bring them out and back in? Okay. Can you go back and back? Okay. Now I'm going to test the range of motion of his elbows. All of his shoulders were symmetrical and even. Okay, so can you flex your elbows? Like, yeah. And can you extend them down? Can you bring them up and down? I think that's what we just did. Alright, can you flex them against resistance? Can you bring them up against resistance? Okay, now can you put them up? Can you bring them down against resistance? Okay. Alright, all of those were even and symmetrical. We're going to look at the wrist, hands, and fingers now. Can you extend your wrist and bring them down? Make a fist and spread them wide and bring them together. Okay. And then can you touch your thumb to each finger? Alright, and can you bring your hands out, finger to each nose, and now quicker. Okay. Alright, his triceps and biceps are normal. They're both even and symmetrical. Alright, so now I'm going to inspect his anterior chest. Everything looks symmetrical and normal. No signs of any lesions or swelling or bruising. His work of breathing is normal. His chest is rising and falling at the same time. Now I'm going to listen to his heart sounds using the diaphragm of my stethoscope, and then I will repeat and use the bell of my stethoscope. Aortic, pulmonic, tricuspid, and mitral. Now I'm going to swap and use the bell. Aortic, pulmonic, tricuspid, and mitral. Okay, all of those were normal. S1 and S2 sounds were heard. There was no abnormal breath sounds noted. So now we're going to look at his abdomen. His abdomen is symmetrical. It's even, no signs of any trauma or anything like that. His umbilicus, there's no hernia or anything noted. So now I'm going to listen to his bowel sounds using the diaphragm of my stethoscope. Quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. He has normoactive bowel sounds in all 4 quadrants. So now I'm going to listen to the aorta and the bilateral renal arteries just in the bell of my stethoscope. Okay, everything was good there. So now I'm going to percuss all 4 quadrants of his abdomen. And now I'm going to do light palpation and then deep palpation. If at any point in time this hurts, please let me know. And now deeper palpation. Okay, and now I'm going to come to the other side and palpate his liver. Okay. Now I'm going to assess the lower extremities. If you will uncross your legs for me. I'm going to just look at them. They are symmetrical, hair growth is normal, no signs of any lesions or anything like that. Now I'm going to palpate his pulses. We have the popliteal, posterior tibialis, and then the dorsalis. All of those were bilateral and equal. No edema noted on his legs. So now we're going to test for range of motion in his legs. Can you raise your legs to 90 degrees for me? And then can you raise them up with your hips? Okay. Can you bend them towards your chest further? All right. Can you rotate one hip out? Rotate just the hip out. Like this. Bring this hip out and back in. Okay. Can you bring your legs back down? Can you bring your legs forward and back down? Okay. Now can you bring it out and back in? Okay. All right. So now we're going to test for range of motion in his feet. Can you flex your feet down? Both of them. Okay. And flex them up. Okay. Can you push down against resistance? And can you pull up against resistance? Okay. All of that was normal. So now we're going to test his Babinski reflex, and then we'll get him to set up for the other ones. So this may feel a little funny as I do it. Okay. All right, now if you will sit on the side of the table for me again. Okay. Uncross your legs. I'm going to test his Achilles and patellar reflexes. So this one is right behind the ankle. Okay. And the patellar. Now I'm going to get you to stand for me. All right, I'm going to get you to walk on your heels that way and then walk back on your toes. But wait, let me get... Okay. If you can walk on your heels that way and then walk on your toes back. Okay, can you hop on one leg for me that way? That way, please. Thank you. And then the other one on the way back. All right, and then if you would just stand there for me. Okay. I'm going to palpate your spine. Do you mind taking your shirt off for me? Okay. All right, and then if you can bend forward and touch your toes. His spine is good, no scoliosis or anything like that noted. Then can you bend sideways? stand up straight, straight, bend sideways, bend to the other side, and then can you bend backwards? Can you twist your shoulders from side to side? Okay, thank you.